Hello folks and welcome once again to the Movie Mad channel. What have we been doing today? Well, I had to drop my kids off at karate this morning and they were in karate for an hour, so I thought I would have a little look around the charity shops, and I did. And I've not found anything in the charity shops that I've actually wanted for a while, but there was a couple I picked up, and the couple I picked up, I really thought that I had one of them, but it isn't in my database, and I haven't seen it on my shelf. But you know what? Not seeing it on my shelf doesn't really mean anything with this organisation at the minute. I have been tidying up my shelves quite a bit, but it's still far from perfect. So, what was I about to say there? Okay, yes. So the first one I picked up, I've got this on DVD, but again, 100%, 100%, I can't be sure that I've got this in the collection. And I thought it was quite a reasonable disaster movie, and for £1, I thought, why not? So I picked up Flood with Robert Carlyle. It's obviously been in CX at some point, and I'll be honest with you, that is probably one of the grimiest cases I have ever seen. I shouldn't even touch it. Just wash my hands. I'll probably have to wash them again after touching this case. But I had a look at the disc, and the disc's in perfect shape. So with me doing decasing, the good thing about that is that I can just take this grimy case and get rid of it and put this in a nice new case. But this is the thing. Is this one of my favourite movies? No. So am I just going to decase it? Maybe. And therefore, was there a point to me buying it? The things that go on in my head. So yes, I do think there was a point to buying it, because I have got on on DVD, and if I do want to watch it again, I would much prefer to watch it on Blu-ray than DVD. So I think I might decase, not to decase. That is the question. So that was one of them, and the second one, this is the one I thought I've definitely not got in my. I don't think I've got in my collection at all, and that's Mel Gibson, The Edge of Darkness with Ray Winston, and I think I've seen this, and this is a really good movie. This is a good movie, and I've seen this recently, and I'm pretty sure I've not got it. I keep repeating myself here, but again, it's in a grimy case, so I'll keep that in the case. Will I do it? Will I decase it? This one I probably won't. This one I'll probably stay on in the case, or in a new case, because again, this one's grimy. And yeah, so basically the premise of the film on this one, I remember, is that, I don't want to do much spoilers, but basically the cop's daughter gets killed and he seeks revenge. Standard plot to a movie, but this one's executed pretty well. So that is two of the movies. Now, I'm just thinking to myself, if I'm going to decase that Flood, why did I get it? I don't think that's one that's on the cusp. I don't know if I would decase, but I was thinking the other day, my real favourite ones are getting damaged because of the ones on top of the other ones. So if I really don't want to damage my favourite ones, I'll probably have to decase that one. Yeah, so I'm talking to myself into the camera here and debating with myself what I'm going to do.
You're talking about me.
No.
You said you're talking to yourself in the camera and you're looking at me.
I wasn't. I said I was debating why I bought Flood on Blu-ray, because I might decase it right away.
Okay. I'm going back to Justified.
Right. So those are the two that I bought at the charity shops for £2. So I thought, that's a reasonable deal. Definitely The Edge of Darkness. The Flood, you know what, I might watch it, but I'm watching another disaster movie at the moment. Unfortunately, I fell asleep to it last night, so I'm going to watch that first. And then, tell you what, maybe I should watch The Flood after that and then determine whether I'm going to do that. So that's what I'm going to do. So the other two that I picked up in CX, and I actually looked at this one about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was at £10, and I was like, that's a lot of money for a movie I've not seen. And then it dropped to £8, and I was like, that's quite tempting. Then it dropped to £6, so I thought, why not? £6 a reasonable price, and it's a western, I believe. It's called The Long Riders from Walter Hill from 1980. It says Walter Hill's classic tale on the Western Fellows exploits of an infamous Jesse James and Cole youngster gang. The brothers, all famously played by real-life siblings, the Keaches. In a post-Civil War America, this legendary hand of outlaws blaze a bloody trail across the West. So I thought, why not for £6? I'll take that one. Don't know if you can see. I wonder if I should do this closer to the camera, so you can get a better close of the movie. I feel like I'm far away. Is that far away? I think it is. See, technical issues as normal in the Movie Mad. There it goes. That a bit better. I do not know. We'll soon see. So let's show you them again, and maybe you can see the grime on the cases, because this Mel Gibson's one's not too bad, but the Flood is just awful. So those three there I got, and I picked up a premium collection one, and the thinking behind this one was the premium collection is virtually out of print now, and do I want to get them all? I actually do want to get them all because it look nice, and I'm sure there's some classic movies in there that I've not got to that I'll really enjoy. And this one was £6, and I thought, you know what, get it while you can. So it's the Seawolf, and it's a premium collection Blu-ray. It's black and white. It says Jack London's novel The Seawolf had it all: action, mystery, and widespread popularity. But Jack Warner, claiming the title was too similar to the studio's Seahawk, wanted to give the 1940 film version something else, a new name. So, oh no, I forgot it's got a sticker on it. That might take the thing off. This thing off here. So, Seawolf, and it had the art card, so that's nice. I'm not gonna open them. Got the poster. It's always, and that's always good when you get these ones in CX, because you don't always expect that. So I picked that one up too. I'll put it back in, and I'm going to peel the sticker off. And actually, I've got a space for this on the shelf already, because I've been doing some moving about, and when I moved it about, I've created a space next to the premiums. Yep, so that sticker came off nicely. And the last one I got was, let's have a look, The Covenant. And this was sent to me by Larry. It's a Amazon movie, and I actually have already watched it on Amazon. It's basically a Afghan war movie. I don't want to too much, but I think I will talk about this one. So, spoiler alert, you've got a few seconds if you didn't want to continue hearing about The Covenant to turn off. Right, that's long enough. So, Jake Gyllenhaal gets rescued by an interpreter. And that interpreter ends up didn't get a visa to America. And Jake Gyllenhaal gets injured and gets back, and he's trying to get him one, but he can't get him one. So he has to go back in and try and get this interpreter out himself. Am I getting this movie confused? I might be. Right, I'm going to stop talking because I think I might have made a mess of that, but I'm not 100% sure because I can't remember. But this is not available on a normal release, so this is a bootleg copy. But it looks in good quality. It's got a nice thin case on it. We'll try and take the sticker off it if I can. Doesn't look like it's going to come off. But I don't want to open that till I'm actually going to rewatch it again, so I'll just pop it up. So thank you very much for that, Larry. I do appreciate it. My memory isn't working as well as it should be lately, and I'm struggling to remember this one, even though I just watched it a couple of weeks ago. Oh well. So I shall leave you to it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the Covenant story. If it's not the right one, then I'm sorry. So thanks, guys. I'll catch you later. Thank you.